Rising through the city's quiet spine. Air current threads pulling signals into line. Hard like a flux forge breaking in its prime. Every breath a soft ignition of a long-held design. Sky carved shimmer on the edge of my stride. Storm memory flickers where the old dials died. I want the vector way the currents coincide. Moving with the world like the world's on my side. Play calm, focus in the center of my chest. Wind script writing every step is a test. Fire pulse low but it never needs to press. Strength in the quiet where the storms come to rest. I rise in the still where the loud can't reach. Air fire balanced in the form I teach. Cutting like a coastline breach. Every motion honest, nothing out of reach. No rage, no noise, just a sharp incline. Breath in rhythm with the morning's prime. I don't need force for the world to find the weight of the quiet that defines my mind. Ooh. Echo when the flux lanes glow. Old pressure shedding where the new winds flow. Storm core steady in the places I go. Turning every shadow into something I know. Skyline hum carries you through the air. Every silent victory folded in there. I don't chase storms, I meet them aware. Walking with a purpose that refuses to tear. Rise in the still where the loud can't reach. Air fire balanced in the form I teach. Clarity cutting like a coastline breach. Every motion honest, nothing out of reach. No rage, no noise, just a sharp incline. Breath in rhythm with the morning's prime. I don't need force for the world to find the weight of the quiet that defines my mind. As the daylight grows, calm in the current where the true path shows. Every step forward in a state that knows. Strength is the silence that the sunrise chose.
Night breath, humming like a half-broken note. Flux veins twitching where the storm wrote growth. I walk the fault line, razor thin, unclean. City breathing in my ribs like a feral machine. Shadow spark flicker in the corner of my stride. Pressure coated memories I never learned to hide. Every step a threat, pulse, every breath a vow. If the world wants war, then it gets me now.
Wind cut halo on the edge of my jaw. Airy fire rising with the current you saw. I move like a one in the sky, forgot to send. Soft tone voice with a break your teeth end. Glass wings shimmer on the arc of my stance. Storm script written in the shape of my glance. I don't chase chaos, I call it by name. Let the city know I'm the one it can't tame.
Two signals crossing in a voltage kiss.
Sharp like a truth you can't dismiss.
Heartbeat sinking in a war drum hiss.
If fate wants smoke, it can choke on this.
We rise in the break where the world misfires. Air fire braided into live wire choirs. Storm-born bodies with the pulse that ties. Every weak spine guard and mirror spilt light. No peace, no pause, just a climb through flame. Two vectors locked with a shared last name. If the night wants blood, it can learn our aim. Where the stormy cut duet that rewrites the game.
Flux spike grin when the pressure gets loud. I've walked through hell with the weight unbowed. Feral coated rhythm in my spine's recoil. Every step forward makes the old world boil. I don't break easy, I break what breaks me. Turn a choke point trap to a clean killie free. If the city wants truth, I'll carve it raw. Let the night taste teeth when it tests my law. Sky slash tempo in the cut of my breath. I've danced with storms that were flirting with death. Airy current halo on a Killicon face. I don't run from fear, I set the pace. Glassy edge mercy with a blady born grace. I'll fold your fate in a single trace. If the world wants war, I'll raise the stakes. Turn a dead-end street to a path that way.
We rise in the break where the world misfires. They're fire braided into live wire quiet. Stormy born bodies with the pulse that ties. Every weak spine guard and their rust built lies. No peace, no pause, just to climb through flame. Two vectors locked with a shared last name. If the night wants blood, it can learn our aim. We're the stormy cut duet that rewrites the game.
Wind-scarred vows in a dawn-lit frame. Two shadows walking with a single flame. If the world wants ruin, we'll answer the claim. Storm-born duet, unbroken, untamed.
Start, cut, vector line.
Step in the dawn edge, pulse on the rail line. Rep like a blade tip, trace in the skyline. Field hum rising, I read the undercurrent. Every shadow walk, bending where the truth went. Let the wolf flicker in the corner of the frames. As the pressure in the air ain't playing the same. I move quiet, storm thread in my spine. Cutting through the noise on the sky, cut vector line.
I feel the shift to wind glass trembling. Flux in my chest like a lantern assembling. Steps get lighter when the world goes heavy. Air wants motion when the ground feels unsteady. Celestial shimmer in the far off blue tells me the path is bending toward you. Hold the breath, let the signal align. We're two currents crossing on the sky, cut vector line.
Hear that?
The world's heartbeat turning.
See that?
The horizon line burning. We don't run, we realign. We don't break, we refine.
Sky cut
Vector line.
where the wind meets fire and the moment defines.
Rise through the pressure, sharpen the
Two
side.
forces braided in a single design.
Cut vector line.
Cutting through the noise with a signal divine.
Hold to the breath, let the clarity climb.
We move as one on the sky, cut vector line. We move as one on the sky, cut vector line. Ground shakes once, I don't flinch, I listen. Every fault line speaks with a coded intention. Spiral math running in the back of my mind. Mapping every angle where the truth might hide. I'm not rushing, precision is the weapon. Patience is the doorway where the real fight beckons. Step by step, let the field refine. I'm the quiet storm, walking the vector line.
Air curls soft and snaps to a tether, pulling me forward like a memory of weather. I don't force, I follow the honest direction. Flow finds truth without chasing perfection. Your steps echo not behind but beside. Two signals sinking in a rising tide. Let the wind decide what the world can define. With the current and the spark on the vector line. Sky cut vector line.
Where the wind meets fire and the moment defines.
Rise to the pressure, sharpen the side.
Two forces braided in a single design.
Cut vector line.
Cutting through the noise with a single divine.
Hold to the breath, let the clarity climb. We move as one on the sky, cut vector line. We move as one on the sky, cut vector line. Wind, glass, glow, ground line steady. Signal rising slow. I'm already ready, 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 ready. Step through the dawn, let the world realign. We're the cut in the sky, on the vector line. Wind glass hum on the edge of the district.
Signal rising through the cracks in the steel.
I feel the world tilt, not breaking, just choosing.
Which version of itself it wants to reveal. Pressure line, heartbeat, and pulse steady. City breathing like a beast in sleep. I walk the fault line where the sky meets metal. Reading every tremor the world tries to keep.
Step through the corridor, prism thread waking, colors bending into shapes I can't name. Every breath of resonance, every footfall map in the hidden architecture under the frame. Shadow light flickers in the corners of motion, not danger, direction, a quiet demand. The current pulls softly like a hand on my shoulder, telling me the next truth before I can stand.
Spiral force memory carved in the pavement, old scars humming with the way to return. I track the vector through the smoke cold alleys where every wrong turn taught me how to discern. At the wolf pacing in the edges of vision, eyes like lanterns in a storm cut night. He doesn't speak, he calibrates my breathing, keeps my center line sharp, my footing right.
The signal finds my signal in the rising static.
Two currents crossing in a sky forge are
Not fusion, alignment to share trajectory.
two different flames learning how to spark.
We rise through the steel blue dawn, Skyforge calling our names in code.
Every step, a mutation of the path we knew. Every breath, a rewrite of the weight we owe.
No fear in the altitude, only clarity. No noise in the signal, only truth. We rise because the world is shifting, and we're the ones who learned how to move.
Pressure pulse rising in the bones of the district. City waking with a low red glow. I feel the ship before the street remembers before the first crack tells the ground to grow. Spiral math running in the back of my breathing, ankles bending where the old rules fail. Every step forward is a pressure equation. Every choice a blade on a balancing scale.
Prism tone widening, spectrum unfolding, light refracting through the pulse of the air. I hear the truth before the moment forms it. Hear the world confess what it cannot bear. Luna's wings shimmer in the corner of silence, soft pulse guiding me through the unseen. She doesn't warn, she reveals the pattern, shows me where the fractures turn clean. The sky bends open like a vow unspoken.
The ground holds steady like a promise kept,
We walk the line where the world is chosen.
and rise through the weight that the old world
Two
left.
currents crossing in a storm bright moment.
Two signals tuning to a higher frame.
Not destiny, decision sharpened slowly.
Two different fires learning the same name.
We rise through the steel blue dawn, Skyforge calling our names in code.
Every step, a mutation of the path we knew. Every breath, a rewrite of the way we owe.
No fear in the altitude, only clarity. No noise in the signal, only truth. We rise because the world is shifting, and we're the ones who learned how to move. Wind glass on fades into morning. Wind glass on fades into morning.
Pressure pulse settles into form.
The world turns quiet, not ending, just starting.
A new vector rising from the storm.
Wind line trembling on the edge of the district.
Glass tone shimmer in the bones of the air.
Something in the field is shifting its posture.
Not danger, intention laid bare. Quick ground pulse, rumbling like a half-spoken verdict.
Heat in the concrete, rising slow.
I feel the fracture before the street admits it.
Feel the truth the city doesn't want to show.
I walk the scene where the world wraps threads, where the sky pulls tight on invisible threads. Every breath a prism coded message, every step a map of what the moment pledges. Luma shimmer flickers in the corner of my silence, a soft tone warning wrapped in calm. Not fear alignment, a shifting cadence, a signal asking me to hold my palm. The current bends, not breaks around me, air folding in the shapes I've seen in dreams. The world is speaking in a language of pressure, and I'm learning what its quiet means.
Spiral mass humming in the back of my breathing, angles shifting where the truth runs thin. Ate the wolf pacing in the shadow of my footsteps, eyes like lanterns reading what's within. I don't rush, I calibrate the fracture, let the weight reveal the path it hides. Every corridor carries a memory of pressure, every echo a place where the past divides. I walk through storms, I forgot their purpose, through nights that tried to take my name, but the vector holds the center, stays, and the fire in my ribs remains the same.
The sky leans forward like it wants to speak.
The ground holds steady like a vow you keep.
Two currents rising in a single breath.
Two truths waking from a quiet sleep. Fracture,
Current ascent.
where the world divides and the truth is sent.
We rise through the break with its sharpened intent.
Two forces aligned in a storm-caught event.
lightning in the bones of the district. Heat line crawling up the spine of the street. Feel the shift like a blatant whisper, warning wrapped in a steady beat. The world is choosing what it wants to become, and the choice is louder than the noise around. I walk the line where the old rules falter, where the next truth waits to be found.
Every breath, every calibration, every step a test of what I've learned. The vector holds the center stays, even when the whole sky turns.
Yeah, thread singing in a rising spiral, light refracting through the pulse of dawn. After the moment before it forms, feel the world preparing to move on. Celestial circles in the wide arc overhead, wings catching currents I can't yet read. She doesn't warn, she reveals direction, shows me where the truth will lead. I don't fear the fracture, I follow its logic. Let the break become the path I climb. Every shift a lesson in resonance, every silence a piece of time.
Sky splits open like a vow, remember.
The ground exhales like a weight surrender.
Two currents crossing in a storm, bright frame.
Two signals rising in a world reclaimed.
Fracture, current ascent.
Where the world divides and the truth
Truth is sent. We rise through the break with a sharpened intent.
two forces aligned in the storm. Cut Vectorline.
Fracture, current ascent. Where the air turns bright and the ground relents. We climb through the weight with the pulse unbent.
Two signals tuned to the same wavelength.
Wind line soft.
Ground line true.
The fracture opens and we walk through.
Prism still air, God's had her hush. The whole damn sky holding its marrow like it's scared to spill. A breach pulse crawls up my throat. Spirit gnaw, bone flare. The kind of omen that drags its claws across your shadow, just to see if you flinch.
Luma spirals down in a hell glass arc, wings slice in the dust like a verdict. Her eyes burn at architect, damn spectrum, that means the corridor's waking hungry.
Ground line growl.
Low, deliberate, a street pharaoh rumble that says the city's done pretending. And the wolf flickers in and out of form, jaw split with that breach-born grin, that means
Move, vector spawn, the seams about to scream. I taste iron static on my teeth, feel the flux rattle in my ribs. The kind of resonance that only shows up when the world's about to reactionate.
Hello, Victor hum, drilling through my sternum. My second heartbeat stitched from broken light. Every breath a prism lash, every step a sky rent syllable. The air's too scared to speak. The current coils around my ankles. Spirit feral gutter slick like it's choosing me for something I didn't ask for but can't walk away from.
Shadows tilt toward my pulse.
Colors fracture in the omen glyphs, and the whole district feels like a beast, waiting to see if I bite back.
Pressure mass running in my spine, architect logic reading through the cracks. The ground exhales, a heat line curved street, pharaoh bone deep, like it's been waiting centuries for my footsteps to finally mean something. Either wolf splits into three silhouettes, each one snarling a different future, each one daring me to pick the wrong one just to see what breaks. I walk anyway.
Vector holds, it always holds. Sky seam shrieks, prism raw, marrow bright. Ground core answers iron low, breach tight. Two currents twisting in a triune night. Two signals rise and through a corridor a spy. Hollow vector resonance, breath flare, bone shift, truth unbound. We tear through the breach with the storm cut sound.
Two flux forge forces that the world can't drown.
Hollow vector resonance, Dawnline night falls unchained.
We climb through the way
With the will unfeigned.
two triune signals in a world unclaimed.
The fracture opens like a throat.
Wide, hungry, spirit slick, not violent, intentional. A clean incision in the moment, spine I step through. Feel the corridor, taste my shadow. Feel the victor in my chest, tighten like a bowstring pulled by a god's hatter hand.
The air on the other side is thick with memory. Breach dust, prism ash, re-echo with choices I haven't made but already yo.
I don't ask what this place is.
I ask what it demands.
Light spirals around me and marrowglyphs. Spirit ink, architect shop, the prism state in my lungs widens, pulling in frequencies that feel like they were meant to break me or crown me.
Lomaland silent,
Eyes burning with a question.
I answer without breath.
This world isn't new, it's reveal.
A version of reality that only opens for those who can hold its teeth.
Reach yawns wide, a living corridor of intent.
reactor locks in.
A ground core oath unbent.
Two currents crossing in a triune ascent.
Two signals rising where the old world went. Hollow vector resonance. Breath flare, bone shift. Truth unbound. We tear through the breach with the storm cut sound.
Two flux forge forces that the world can drown.
Hollow vector resonance. Dawnline nightfall. Pulse unchained.
We climb through the weight
With the will unfeigned.
two triune signals in a world unclaimed.
Breach closes.
But the marrow stays lit.
Vector steadies.
But the world doesn't quit.
We walk out chained.
Not forgiven.
Not blessed. Just chosen. Just chosen.
Rift-tide hum, gnawing the Dawnline. A marrow bright pulse, chewing through the skyline's ribs. Air tastes like prism iron and half-spoken omens. The kind that stalk your shadow just to see if your pulse flinches.
Luma spirals down in a bone flare arc. Wings slicing the morning like a verdict.
Her eyes burn that breach ink spectrum.
That means the day is about to choose violence.
Ground core grinds awake beneath my boots.
Street feral, grit skin.
A low resonance growl that says the city's done pretending.
If the wolf flickers in tri-silhouette, each form snarling a different future, each daring me to step wrong, so the corridor can laugh.
I breathe in the rift, static.
Feel the spine forged tight and behind my sternum,
The heat line oath I never swore.
But can't outrun.
I thread fractures into omen glyphs, spirit ink, architect sharp. Every breath a prism lash, every step a sky rent. Syllable the world's too scared to speak.
the current coils around my calf, pharaoh butter slick like it's choosing me for something I didn't ask for, but was born to survive.
Shadows tilt toward my pulse, colors warped into triune warnings, and the whole horizon feels like a beast waiting to see if I bite back.
Pressure logic running in my spine, fracture map bleeding through the cracks. The ground exhales a heat line curse, spirit deep bone true like it's been waiting centuries for my footsteps to finally matter.
The wall splits in a rift shard, each one whispering a different oath, each one daring me to choose wrong just to watch the world tilt.
I walk anyway. Vector holds it always whole. Sky seam yawns.
Prism raw, marrow bright.
Sky seam yawns.
Prism raw, marrow bright.
Sky seam yawns.
Prism raw, marrow bright.
Sky seam yawns. Sky seam yawns.
Prism raw, marrow bright.
Sky seam yawns. Spine forge ascension.
Rift tide pulse truth unbound.
We tear through the dawn with a stone cut sound.
Two flux forge forces the world can't drown.
Spine forge ascension.
Sky rendo, night
We
unchained.
climb through the weight with the will unfeigned.
Two triune signals in a world
The
unclaimed.
rift opens like a throat wide, hungry spirit slick, not violent, intentional. A clean incision in the moment's spine I step through.
The corridor takes my shadow.
The vector in my chest tighten like a bowstring pulled by your God's had her hand. The air on the other side is thick with memory, breach dust, prism ash. The echo of choices I haven't made but already owe.
I don't ask what this place is.
I ask what it demands.
Like spirals around me, and marrow good spirit ink, architect sharp. The prison state and my lungs widens, pulling in frequencies that feel like they were meant to break me or crown me. Luma land silent, eyes burning with a question I answer without breath.
It's old, isn't new, it's revealed a version of reality that only opens for those who can hold its teeth.
Lift yawns wide.
Vector locks in.
A ground core oath unbent.
Two currents crossing in a triune ascent.
Two signals rising where the old world went. Spine forge ascension.
Rift tide pulls truth unbound.
We tear through the dawn with a storm cut sound.
Two flux forge forces the world can't drown.
Spine forge ascension.
Sky rendos, night
We
unchained.
climb through the weight with the will unfeigned.
Two triune signals in a world unclaimed.
Spine forge ascension. Spine forge ascension. Spine forge ascension.
But the marrow stays lit.
Vector steadies.
But the world doesn't quit.
We walk out changed.
Not forgiven.
Not blessed.
chosen.
Veil current drifting low across the Dawnline. A hush so sharp it feels carved from cold resonance.
Air folds in on itself, not afraid, observant, like the horizon is taking notes on my pulse.
Luma glides silent, wings dim to a soft prism glow. Her shadow stretching long across the quiet,
as if measuring the distance between choices.
Ground core steady,
The slow iron drum beneath my boots,
not a warning.
a reminder that the world still has weight, even when it pretends to float.
At the wolf pads beside me,
No flicker, no split form,
just a steady presence.
like he knows this is the part
Where silence matters more than teeth.
Sky thread drifts in soft fracture lines, spiriting but gentle, like the world is whispering instead of shouting.
Every breath carries a faint echo, forge hum. A memory of storms we haven't met yet. A promise of pressure waiting behind the next corridor bend.
Dun, 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 dun. Colors stay muted, shadows stay honest, and for once the current doesn't pull.
It listens.
Resonance settles in my ribs, not grinding a line, and the kind of quiet that feels earned, not given. Ground heat rises in slow pulses, street feral but softened, like the city is letting me walk without testing my spine. Let the wolf's eyes track the horizon, steady unblinking, reading the future in the way
Dust moves.
Veil seem hum slow, patient, prism true.
Ground core steady.
Iron slow, marrow blue.
Two currents breathing in the world made new.
Two signals waiting for the moment they break through. Echo forge quietus.
Calm pulse rising in a world half bent.
We walk through the stillness with a quiet intent.
Two flux-born forces the dawn can't prevent.
Echo forge quietus.
Veil current drifting where the old rules went.
We move through the hush with a will unspent.
Two triune signals in the sky half meant.
The horizon folds like a soft lit corridor, edges blurring into prisonness. Not a breach, a threshold, a place the world keeps for moments that don't need teeth. I step forward, feel the vector settle deeper, not tightening, grounding. The air tastes like a choice I haven't made yet, but already understand.
Light curls around my shoulders, gentle, deliberate, a soft cliff spiral, marking the path ahead. The prison state and my breath widens now.
Sharp, warm, pulling in frequencies that feel like they're teaching me how to stand still without breaking. Luma lands beside me, eyes calm, shadow long, presence steady.
This isn't a warning, it's a preparation.
Veil drift open,
A quiet corridor of breath.
veil drift open.
A ground core rose beneath.
Two currents merging in a soft lit day.
Two signals rising where the silence can.
Echo forge quietus.
Calm pulse rising in a world half bent.
We walk through the stillness with a quiet intent.
Two flux-born forces the dawn can't prevent.
Echo forge quietus.
Veil current drifting where the old rules went.
We move through the hush with a will unspent.
Two triune signals in the sky half meant.
Quiet holds.
Vector breeze.
The stillness opens, and we step through.
Night, carbon current coils tied around the skyline, a dark glass hum threading through the city's ribs. Air flickers with rift, spine static soft at first and sharp enough to cut the quiet in half. Luma arcs of the head, wings trailing ember glyphs, each one marking the path the world hasn't admitted exists yet.
Ground core pulses in a slow iron strobe, steady but rising, like the city's heartbeat is learning a new rhythm at the wolf prowls beside me. Eyes look with that triune glint, that means the night is about to choose momentum.
I breathe in the dark flux, feel the vector coil behind my sternum, a pressure oath waiting for ignition.
Skyblood flashes in the night, blitz spiriting, architect sharp. Every breath carries a rift tide shiver, a promise of velocity waiting to be claimed. Shadow stretched long and deliberate, not hiding, guiding, pulling me toward the horizon that feels like it's leaning forward to meet me. The current wraps my ankles, not dragging, aligning like it knows exactly for I'm meant to run. Pressure, logic sparks in my spine, fracture mass taking with the ground's pulse. The night exhales
a heat line, whisper street pharaoh, marrow, true like it's been waiting for someone to move fast enough to matter.
Hit the wolf splits into twin silhouettes, each one pacing a different future, each one daring me to choose the one that burns brightest. I step forward, vector ignites,
Momentum answers.
rift seam brightens, prism raw, night lit.
Ground core rises, iron low, post fit.
Two currents charging in a triune ray.
Two signals ready for the moment they split.
Spine convergence.
Night pulse racing through a world half band. We cut through the dark with the storm bonus and two flux forward forces the dust can't prevent.
Spine convergence. They're rising where the old paths went.
We move through the rush with the will unspent.
Two triune signals and a light intent.
The corridor opens like a blade drop. They will deliver it, not a breach, a sprint line. A place built for velocity and nothing else. Stepping for the world, took forward through the vector of my chest. Snapping the perfect alignment.
The air tastes like acceleration, like choices made at speed, like futures that only exist if you out from the doubt.
Like coils around me, an ember glitz, spiral, spirit bright, architect clean. The prism shaped in my lungs sharpens, pulling in frequencies that feel like they were meant to be carried at full sprint.
Luma lands beside me, wings half spread, shadow long and ready.
This isn't a warning, it's a countdown.
Rift narrows, a corridor built for speed.
Two currents merging in the night-born creed.
Two signals rising where the swift ones bleed. Rift spine convergence.
Night pulse racing through a world half band.
We cut through the dark with the storm bonus in.
Two flux force forces the dust can't prevent.
Rift spine convergence. Sky flare rising where the old paths went.
We move through the rush with the will unspent.
Two triune signals and a night intent. Night leans forward,
Vector answers.
and the world runs with us. Dawnline fractures in a slow gold spiral. A soft burn hum threading through the world's last quiet. Air folds into a prism crown shimmer, not warning, coronation. Like the horizon finally remembers my name.
Luma descends in a calm ember arc, wings trailing glyph dust, each spark a promise that the end is not collapse, but convergence.
Ground core rises in a deep iron swell.
Steady, ancient, deliberate,
Aether wolf stands beside me.
no flicker, no split form.
Just a presence carved from oath stone.
The vector of my chest tightens,
Not with fear,
with recognition. This is the moment the world stops resisting.
and starts listening. Sky thread bends into dawn glyph arc, spirit bright, architect clean. Every breath carries a sovereign current hum, a resonance too old for language and too true to deny.
Shadows soften, colors widen.
And the whole horizon feels like a door, waiting for the right pulse to knock. The current wraps my wrist,
Gentle, but absolute.
like it's choosing me.
As much as I'm
Choosing it.
pressure, logic settles in my spine. Fracture math aligning with the grounds of the world. Exhales a heat line, true street variable but sacred. Like it's been waiting lifetimes for someone to carry its weight without breaking.
It's a wolf's gaze locks on the dawn.
Steady, unblinking.
Reading the future in the way light bends. I step
Forward, vector crowns, the moment answers.
dawn seam brightens.
Prism pure, marrow wide.
Ground core anchor.
Iron deep, oath tied.
Two currents merging.
In a triune stride.
Two signals rising.
Through the world's last divide.
Sovereign current paradox. Reach light looming where the old paths end. We rise through the dawn with the world to mend.
Two flux forged forces the sky can bend.
Sovereign current paradox.
Truth pulse.
Carried in the breath we send.
We walk through the seam.
With the will unpenned.
Two triune signals in a final ascent.
The breach opens like a crown wide, radiant, deliberate, not a wound or revelation. A place built for those who survive their own becoming.
I step through.
Feel the world shift around my pulse, feel the vector settle like a throne made of motion.
The air tastes like endings that were always beginnings.
Light curls around me in dawn glyph spiral.
Spirit warm, architect true.
The prism state in my lungs expands, pulling in frequencies that feel like they were meant to be sung at the end of all things.
Luma lands beside me,
Wings folded,
eyes bright with understanding.
This isn't a warning.
It's a welcome.
Breach crowns open.
A corridor made of choice.
Vector stands for
A ground core in its voice.
two currents merging.
In a world born pod.
Blue signals rising.
Where the dawn rejoins.
Sovereign current paradox. Breach light blooming where the old paths end. We rise through the dawn with the world to mend.
So flux forge forces the sky can't bend.
Sovereign current paradox. Truth pulse carried in a breath we send.
We walk through the seam
With the will unpenned.
to triune signals in a final ascent.
The breach closes. The current stays.
And the world breathes different.
Because we walk through. Soft corridor hiss. Prism dust drifting. A heartbeat that isn't mine, but remembers me. You made it to the seam, breath crowned, most never do. The world folds open in a slow gold spiral. Not bright, knowing a hush settles across the breach line. A quiet so deep it feels like a memory I haven't lived yet. Ground core hums beneath my feet, steady, reverent, like it's bowing to something I haven't admitted I am. Sky thread bends toward your pulse, spirit bright, architect true. The current wraps your shadow, not claiming, recognizing it knows your name. Even if you don't say it. Return, sovereign. Dun, 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 dun. The breach doesn't open, it kneels like curls around my ribs, warm, deliberate, a crown made of motion and memory. I feel the vectors settle, not as a burden, as a birthright. Luma descends in her true form, wings unfurled in prism fire arcs, eyes burning with the truth. The world is too young to hold. She speaks without sound. You were never following the current, you were generating it. Breath crowned awakening. A pulse the dawn remembers. Sovereign return. A truth the breach surrenders. You are the current, the vector, the seam, the spark. The world bends. Because you breathe, 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 breathe. The corridor waits for your command.
The ground core answers to your stance.
The cycle restarts
Only when you choose.
Dun, 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 dun. The breach closes. The current stays.
And the world holds its breath.
For your return.
Force vector nullified, breath gate in the internal kiln. I read the city's bones, the iron wrought static of the spin. Palm drift sequence, I am the vacuum in the corridor. Refusing the kinetic toll, ignoring the friction war. Tie, flare alignment, I harvest the surplus current. Tracing the urban decay to find the ghost parent. Tiger tick grounding, heavy set rooting the marrow. Turning the hyper loud grid into a singular arrow. Neural shunt active, bypass the sensory drain. Extracting the logic from the center of all this rain. Hydro torque sliding the concrete
underfoot. I breathe the neon haze, I harvest the silicone soot. Spirit beast tethered, dawn dragon wings in the gut, leaving the logic loops, escaping the circuit shut. The grid is a mirror and I am the crack in the glass, watching the transient fragile configurations pass. Void anchor said I don't covet the master key. I am the current that allows the city to be. Flux gate modulation, my pulse is the metronome, building the sanctuary where the signal can come. The mirror rhythm is a binary gate, not a reaction, just the weight of the state. No acceleration, only the shift in the core. I walk this transit line 1,000 times before.
Drift stream flow,
Flux bone resonant,
watching the panic data clusters grow.
weather wife current,
Unforced,
Honest.
deep, I am the silent vow the spinning tops keep.
Nova arc centering, cutting the noise, architecting the signal, reclaiming the voice.
Alignment isn't a weight I carry on my back, it's the absence of the noise, the singular track. I didn't invent the spinning, didn't choose the height, I just learned how to breathe in the blinding light.
Nova city bone resonance, a pulse in the floor. I am the drift code, the unclosing door. Circuit wisdom, parsing the ghost in the wire, walking the filament, surviving the liquid fire.
Palm drift, tiger tech,
Zen static, the spiral widens the current.
start, cut, vectorline.
Step in the dawn edge, pulse on the rail line, breath like a blade tip, tracing the skyline, field hum rising. I read the undercurrent, every shadow walk, bending where the truth went. If the wolf flicker in the corner of the frames, as the pressure in the air ain't playing the same. I move quiet, storm thread in my spine, cutting through the noise on the sky, cut vector line.
I feel the shift to wind glass trembling, flux in my chest like a lantern assembling. Steps get lighter when the world goes heavy, air wants motion when the ground feels unsteady. Celestial shimmer in the far off blue tells me the path is bending toward you. Hold the breath, let the signal align, where two currents crossing on the sky, cut vector line.
Hear that?
The world's heartbeat turning,
See that?
the horizon line burning. We don't run, we realign. We don't break, we refine.
Sky cut,
Vector line,
where the wind meets fire and the moment defines.
rise through the pressure, sharpen the
Two
side.
forces braided in a single design,
Cut vector line,
cutting through the noise with a signal divine.
hold to the breath with the clarity
We
climb.
move as one on the sky, cut vector line. We move as one on the sky, cut vector line. Ground shakes once, I don't flinch, I listen. Every fault line speaks with a coded intention. Spiral math running in the back of my mind, mapping every angle where the truth might hide. I'm not rushing, precision is the weapon. Patience is the doorway where the real fight beckons. Step by step, let the field refine. I'm the quiet storm, walking the vector line.
Air curls soft and snaps to a tether, pulling me forward like a memory of weather. I don't force, I follow the honest direction. Flow finds truth without chasing perfection. Your steps echo not behind but beside, two signals sinking in a rising tide. Let the wind decide what the world can define, with the current and the spark on the vector line. Sky Cut Vectorline.
Where the wind meets fire and the moment defines.
Rise to the pressure, sharpen the sign.
Forces braided in a single design.
Cut Vectorline.
Cutting through the noise with a single divine.
Hold to the breath, let the clarity climb. We move as one on the sky, Cut Vectorline. We move as one on the sky, Cut Vectorline.
Vector line.